Hey guys, my name is Angelique and welcome to today's workout. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a full body workout, home gym edition. So prior to this workout, I had taken a week off of working out. I felt like it was what my body needed and my week was a little bit crazy. But I was ready to jump back into it, and the way I was going to do that was with a challenging full body workout, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. All right. So here's the workout. Screenshot this workout so you can refer to it later. And also, I didn't add any weights in there because I think that's very personal to where you are in your fitness journey. So feel free to modify the reps or the rounds or, and change it up with the weights, whatever fits your fitness needs today. Like I mentioned in the intro, it had been a week since I'd worked out, so I really wanted to warm up my body really well to prevent any injury, just to kind of wake up and get a nice sweat going to start out the workout. So I decided to start this workout out by warming up with a 1 mile run on the tread. If you don't have access to a treadmill, you can always run outside. You can ride a stationary bike, anything to kind of get the blood pumping and kind of get the sweat kind of brewing and ready to go to really warm up that body for this full body workout. I ran a mile. It took me 9 to 10 minutes, and that's a moderate pace for me. It's not fast, it's not super slow. It was just enough to get me warmed up to get ready for some dynamic stretching. Dynamic stretching is basically you're stretching, but you're moving your body at the same time. Holding a stretch for an extended period of time is a static stretch. So again, dynamic stretching is the best thing you can do prior to any workout, and you reserve those static stretches for the end of your workout. For the dynamic warm-up, I started out with some leg swings. So I did a few on each side, and we're between 10 and 15 leg swings per side. Next, we're gonna do some alternating toe touches. You'll notice that I'm just hinging at the hips, reaching as far as I can, and flexing my toes. So you're really getting a stretch out of those hammies and your calves. Again, alternating sides. Be sure to keep that toe pointed up to the ceiling and really flexing that foot. And then I got into some reverse lunge knee pulls. So really it's exactly what it says. Do a reverse lunge. When you come up, pull that knee into your chest. Again, opening up the hips, warming up the glutes, as well as the quad for that reverse lunge. And then I finished out with warming up the upper body. So I just kind of did some arm swings back and forth, opening up the chest and the back, large arm circles, really warming up those shoulders. Also did some reach, so behind the head reaches. The upper hand is reaching between the shoulder blades and the bottom hand is doing the same. Really trying to open up those triceps and your chest as well. At the end of this, you should have a nice little sweat. Your body should be really warm and ready to go for this full body workout. Okay, so after the warm up, I really wanted to jump into this workout and get the heart rate going and really keep the body warm from that really good warm up we just did. So I jumped in with my favorite, a superset. And so I started out with a kettlebell swing. And if you don't have a kettlebell, you can just grab a dumbbell, with whatever weight you have access to, but you're just gonna grab one end of the dumbbell, kind of grip it like this, or hold it like this and swing in the same motion you would a kettlebell. So I chose to do a superset. So that means you're going to be doing 2 exercises back to back with no rest in between. You can take a rest after you do the 2 exercises, but in between exercises, if you don't need a rest, don't take it and just jump right into it. Again, it's designed to exhaust the muscles, but also keep your heart rate up. All right, so for the kettlebell swings, I did 12 reps. And then I jumped right into these step up box hops. For this, you can do it as low or as high as you feel you need to. I'm a little short, so I only used a 18-inch box, which is about the same height as a flat bench. So if you have a flat bench, you can use that. You can use even a small step. Whatever you've got, it's really just to keep the heart rate up and to stay warm. I did 20 reps, and that's 10 reps each side. Next, I hit some deadlifts, and so I chose to use kettlebells as well for the deadlift, and I chose to use a kettlebell rather than the straight bar because I wanted to make sure that I was using both sides of the body equally. I didn't have one arm holding more or one leg holding more than the other, so I think the best way to evenly distribute the weight is to use a kettlebell or dumbbells if you have dumbbells as well. For this deadlift, I think the most important thing to really think about is your forearm. We're going to have a straight line from our head all the way to our tailbone. My feet about shoulder width apart, my knees and my feet are tracking forward. I have our core engaged. First motion to initiate the exercise is you sit back, drop your tailbone down, continue to bend your knees until the weights kind of hit the floor, and then you pop back up. And when you pop back up, engage the glutes, you give the glutes a good squeeze, you drive those heels down, and you squeeze at the top of that deadlift. I did these at a quicker pace, again, to keep the heart rate up and really get a good sweat going. So you can do this at whatever pace you feel like you need. Obviously, if you're going heavier, you can do it at a slower rate. I kind of went a moderate rate where I was able to get in 12 reps, and that was good enough for me. I felt like at the end of it, I still got a good burn, and it was still a challenging lift for me. So again, I did 4 rounds for 12 reps, and that is your deadlift. All right, so for the next exercise, I chose to do something a little bit more unconventional. I chose a hang clean push press. I love hang clean push press, and the reason why is because it gets your whole body involved. Your entire body is going to get some love with this exercise, and it's going to include muscles like your core, your glutes, your hips, your traps are going to get involved when you're shrugging to get up under the weight. And for that push press, again, you're stabilizing your core because you're pushing the weight over your head, and you're going to get your triceps and your shoulders involved with that pushing movement. Okay, so this is how it goes. You're going to have the weights kind of hanging at your side. You're going to sit back. As you sit back, the weights rock a little bit backwards. You're going to give the glutes a good squeeze, stand up tall, and you're going to shrug on your way up and get under the weight. When I say under the weight, basically you're going to bring the weights up and they're kind of almost sitting on your shoulders. So that's the hang clean part of it. So if you just wanted to do the hang clean and not push rest, you can totally just work on that. And then you're in the perfect position you're already kind of in a little mini squat, and then you're going to stand up tall, again, squeeze the glutes, and then you're going to pushing the weight over your head, using those triceps and your shoulders to push the weight above your head. So use whatever weight you feel necessary. I chose to go a little bit heavier, well, heavy for me, and I was able to get in 10 reps for 4 rounds with this exercise. If you are new to this movement, don't be afraid to use a lighter weight and to really work on the form. All right, and then up next, I decided to go really simple and basic with just your standard bench press. I chose to do dumbbells again rather than the straight barbell, and the reason why I love dumbbells for the bench press is that when you use dumbbells, you're able to increase your range of motion. You don't have a bar coming in across your chest that's stopping that downward motion. You can bring down the dumbbells as far as your shoulders will allow you to. You're also unilaterally working each side of the body. So we have muscular imbalances based on daily movement. So this allows you to kind of correct or to improve those muscular imbalances that we have. For this exercise, I did 12 reps for 4 rounds, except for the last round. So for me, I wanted to challenge myself a little more and add a little extra weight. So I went up in weight, and I think for my last set, I was only able to squeeze out 8, which is totally fine with me. I was happy that I was able to push and get a little bit heavier weight in on my last set. But again, choose whatever weight you feel necessary. With all of these exercises, if you are comfortable with your form, you can ladder your weight, so you can go 12, 10, 8, 6 reps for each set and increase your weight. So there's so many variations that you can use to kind of customize this workout for you. All right, for the final exercise, I chose to do chin-ups. I love chin-ups. I think they are a great way to build your back, but also recruit a little bit more of the bicep with this exercise. Chin-ups are one of those things that they're challenging for a lot of people, for myself included, and I like to do them as often as I can to improve. I think they're a great back builder, and I love a good strong back. So if you don't have access to a chin-up bar, or if you don't have access to a band to assist you, if you need that assistance for your chin-ups or pull-ups, and if you're at a gym or you have access to a lat pull-down machine, so a cable machine where you can do some lat pull-downs, and you can use whatever weight suits you right now. And then you could also, or you could do one of those assisted chin-up machines where they kind of add the weight to help raise your feet up and help you up with your chin-up. So those are 2 options you can use at a gym. If you don't have access to those, you can still work your back by doing some bent over rows. And the way to recruit a little bit more of your bicep is you do a supinated grip. So you're going to have your hands facing away from your body. The palms are facing away from your body, and you're still going to pull and you're still going to row as like a standard row. So palms away from the body and then row backwards. So again, you're still engaging your biceps, or you're still engaging your back, but you're getting your biceps involved in well. So that's one variation of a bent over row. So for the chin-ups, my goal was to get 10 reps in, and I was going to do as many as I could unassisted, and then when I felt like I couldn't get another one in, I would grab the resistance band and allow it to assist me to get to the rest of the 10 reps. So I think for the first set, I was able to get 5 in, and then 4, and then I think I was able to do another set of 4, and then 3. At the end of the workout, I was happy to be done, and I don't know what song was playing at the time, but I was really into it. So here's my little celebration at the end of my workout. So I really hope you enjoyed this workout. It was, you know, a full body workout is exactly what I needed to jump back into my fitness routine and to get back on track after some much needed time off. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to share this with your workout buddy. And as always, if you haven't already, please subscribe. I can't wait for you to join me for the next workout.